God damn. Is there anything that these girls can't do? Friends on the other side of the pond. I love you guys. But this ain't popping. And I'll forgive you purely on the basis that you gave us Reese's cups. Now that is the... Yeah. But that ain't happening. Laffy Taffy, No thanks. Need to work on your candy game. Laffy Taffy. Whoever it's made by. Not about that. Anyway, what's good, Planet Earth? Welcome back to the channel that brings you the content you request every day. We're back with another reaction. Today we're back with some Chloe and Halle. This is their Triller performance. Highly requested. I've been off the normal flex for a few days while we do a few other bits. We've had Gospel Sunday. We've been getting into some So Yang, which I've been really enjoying. But now I need to fulfill some more requests from my, I want to say, old school gang. I've only been doing this for a few weeks, but my original crowd. Obviously, I've got a lot of requests to get through, so we're back on that grind. But anyway, without further ado, let's go. They always surprise me. Like, this is such obviously a rock vibe. I mean, it's just a complete rock stage setup. Anyway, you got those bright down light. Everything's kind of in the shadows, and I mean, it just reminds me of like an Alice Cooper gig, you know. And they've obviously got their leathers on. They've got guitarists with long hair in the background. It just screams rock. So they're so versatile. Doesn't matter what they put their hands to. But anyway, they've hardly played anything. Let's go.
Moving too fast, now you got in a middle. Try so hard to give up, now you single. Letting you regret what you did, just a little lie. Baby, what you think this is? Why you wanna plead the fifth? You ain't gotta tell me what it is, cause that's how the message is. You must got me messed up. You must got me messed up. I think I had enough. So forgive me, forgive me. I've been going too hard in your seat. So forgive me, cause I'm not teary. Let's believe I'm on to better things. Oh, you lie, oh, you lie. Give me back all my time. So forgive me, no, not really. Let's believe I'm on to better things. I've been sitting here watching us fade away. Baby, don't you see what you done threw away? No, it's hitting you.
That bit sounded like Skin from Skunk Anansi. And it's kind of that vibe anyway. Just, let's go back for a sec.
Watching you go insane. I've been sitting here watching us fade away. Baby, don't you see what you done threw away? No, it's hitting you on the loop, on replay. Baby, what you think this is? Why you wanna plead the fifth? You ain't gotta tell me what it is, cause it's the message is. You must got me messed up. You must got me messed up. I think I had enough. So forgive me, forgive me. I've been going too hard in your seat. So forgive me, cause I'm not teary. Let's believe I'm on to better things. Oh, you lie, oh, you lie. Give me.
This is no, Siri.
Sorry, I can't do that.
No, it's because
You're not listening to
anything. Go away. Goddamn Siri. Yeah, so what was I saying? Siri's throwing me off. Halle, yes. It's nice to hear her sort of branch away from what I've heard her do so far. I know all of you guys have been saying she's very versatile. Obviously, I've only heard a limited number of tracks with her, and she's always been sort of sounded like the kind of Disney's princess that I love her to be, you know. But it's really nice to hear her do something a little bit different.
Hello, everybody. We are Chloe
and Halle,
and we are with the Pepsi Unmute Your Voice concert exclusively on Triller.
We want to make sure everyone out there is absolutely registered to vote, and please know that your vote makes a big difference.
So let's have some fun tonight. Unmute your voice, unmute your future, and know your vote matters. Are you ready? Hey, let's do it. Cause the Uber on the way. Taking pictures, make sure you can see no lace. That wig secure like the money in a safe. I look like babe, now I'm on the way. Let you know when I'm about a mile away. When I'm outside, please don't make me wait. The party's starting when we pull up to the gate. Girl, we so late. Just with the crew. We ain't out here looking for booze. Cause tonight's be better with you. It's a homies only kind of mood. And tonight we on 100. No drama, no.
The chemistry between them, I know I've said this before, but it's just so good. You know, it's very easy when there's just two of you on stage to kind of look like you're not in unison, and it's quite. What am I trying to say? When you're exposed on stage like that, you know, it's not as if they're in a setup where, you know, you're surrounded. I mean, they are surrounded by band, but they're very much in a space on their own, and what they're doing isn't choreographed either. So it's very easy to kind of seem a little bit disjoined and independent of one another in a way that doesn't, you know, there's no coherence between you. And while they are, you know, they're doing different moves, it's obviously not choreographed, but the chemistry between them keeps them together. They don't, you know, it's not awkward to watch at all. They're great. They're such good artists.
Baby, mom must keep it cute. That's just what I do.
Okay, so I just said they're not choreographed in a section where they actually go into a choreographed bit, but you get what I mean. They weren't doing a dance routine before.
And that's just how we do it, do it, do it. Yeah, that's just how we do it, do it, do it. You like it what I do, know how to keep it cool. And that's just how we do it, yeah, that's just how we do it. And you can do it too. Left the heels at home, I know my sneaker game. He say where you from, I tell him out of space. Cause the bag, the only thing I'm trying to chase. I'm in my way, just tell the DJ press play, rewind, keep it on repeat. Tiptoe around the head, I'm like on my feet. That's how we do it.
Clear Blue puts over 99% up.
Drop that to the flow. Here's to the pretty young thing with the big old girls. We don't gotta act right, we don't gotta act hard. We don't tossing no price, but I still give you the smoke. Yeah, I spy, you call my eye. But boy, I ain't worried about you tonight. We going on and on. They keep on playing the song. Do it to the early morning.
They have so much fun on stage, you know. It's really contagious. And they're so good at it. Good at it? Can you be good at enjoying what you do? No, you can't. That's a ridiculous thing to say. But they just do. They love what they're doing all the time, and it just comes across so well, and it just makes you have a good time watching them.
It's 9 o'clock. I get a text saying, "Are you up?" Around 9:15, my girl says she got the same message, same thing. A few days, yeah, we're cool. Then you disappeared like I'm a fool. You told me that you're with your family. My girl saw you with someone leaving the party. That's why I don't play with you. I spend a little time, don't stay with you. I tell you what you wanna hear all the time. Just because you're so damn fine. Busy, busy boy. Busy boy. Busy, busy boy. Aren't you? Busy, busy boy.
Oh, the bounce on that. Oh, hell yeah.
Busy boy, aren't you? Busy, busy boy. Busy boy. Busy, busy boy. It's 4 o'clock. You're sending me too many pictures of you. Oh, baby, are you drunk? Or did you mean to send it to another girl? And by the way, I think I just stumbled on your girlfriend's page. Congratulations, she's saying that the baby coming any day. That's why I just play with you. I spend a little time, don't stay with you. You ain't never gonna get deep inside. You're so damn fine. Busy, busy boy. Busy boy. Busy, busy boy. Aren't you? Busy, busy boy. Busy boy. Busy, busy boy. Aren't you? To sing is titled Ungodly Hour. We want y'all to dance.
Every song of theirs is so different. I saw them on Instagram this week, and there was a post that they did. Was it on stories or I can't remember? But the first part, no, I think it was a post. It was like a 2-part post. First part was Chloe producing, building a track. Phenomenal. I didn't even know it was her at first, and I was watching it thinking, man, this girl's sick. And then I moved on to the second one. It was clearly Halle. It was Face On. I think it being side on with Chloe, I just didn't recognize her. But and the second part of the post was Halle with a guitar just singing a song, and that really hit home quite how talented they are. You know. I've only watched the live performances that I've reacted to. I've made a point of only listening to the studio recordings of the tracks that I've reacted to, even though I've wanted so badly just to listen to all of it, you know what I mean? But, you know, I prefer to react to it in front of you guys, but that's what I've done. So yeah, I mean, it was so nice just to see a post with them doing something outside of what you see them doing on stage, you know, obviously particularly Chloe, where she was just building a track and producing in her room, and I just thought, God damn, is there anything that these girls can't do? And this performance is nice because it's different again. Just the whole setup is different. The whole stage, their look is different. Their songs are different. They can do it all, can't they? I mean, that last one had a funk to it. Like, they were amazing. And Ungodly Hour, I love it.
Hit me with your eyes. I ain't ever seen that kind of view. You're walking over here. The way that it went down, that's when I knew we'd be talking all night. But I can tell you need to work on you, you like you, you like you, like you. Oh, you be playing sweet, but baby, don't you know that talk is cheap?
That projection going on all over the stage is wicked. I love that.
It for me, I bet you could back it up for me.
It's nice. I've just noticed this is a much more bandy performance. They're just making the most of how. I'm really struggling to articulate. Even saying I'm struggling to articulate myself, I can't say it properly. I need more sleep, I think. Anyway, what I'm saying is it's just more bandy. There's much more input from the band, whereas the Tiny Desk concert was amazing, but it was much more withheld. Much more restrained on the part of the band. Every part had its place, but it was much more refined and gave a much more sort of smooth, soulful groove and soulful vibe. Whereas this one, the drummers like cymbals all over the place, much more bandy. It's just much more set up as like a band setup rather than two sort of singing artists, and they're the main focus, which is nice. You know, they're clearly doing something different. Wicked.
Ungodly hour. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me. Won't you love me? Hey, baby. Love me as the ungodly so much for having us. We love you.
Our new album, Ungodly Hour, is out right now.
Thank you, Triller and Pepsi. And please remember the vocals here.
Your voice matters and deserves to be heard.
Love you.
Oh, they're such shining lights, the both of them, aren't they? And powerful young women, you know. They clearly know the power that they hold, and they use their platform for it, and I find that so admirable. I just love them more every time I listen to them. Everything about them, everything that I see just restores my faith in music, and just lets, I'm not that old, but I would be considered an old head. And it's nice to see the younger generation coming up and having such stars like these two. They're phenomenal talents, and clearly incredibly morally sound and driven to do good in the world, and driven to be better all the time. That's a big one. I love that. It's not like they have a sound. They're trying new things all the time. Every performance that I've seen has been completely different. They clearly love experimenting. They're confident in their talents, and just have that freedom to explore and create. It's beautiful to see. Really is. I really enjoyed that one. I hope you did too. Any more requests that you guys have got, leave it down in the comments. I always love to hear from you, and I always try and reply to as many of you as I can. So keep it coming, guys. I love the interaction between us, and as I always say, you're all so nice and just a joy to talk to. So whatever you want to say, whether it be a request or whether you just want to say something, I don't know, whatever. I just enjoy talking to you guys. So leave it down in the comments. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Think about subscribing if you like the vibe here, you like what's going on, you like the videos that I'm putting out. I'd really appreciate your subscription. But if you do, make sure your bell notifications are set to all so you get all of the notifications. Anyway, as usual, guys, take care of yourselves, be kind to yourselves, and love everyone. I got that the wrong way around, didn't I? Whatever. Anyway, I love y'all. Take care.